Start of a new season, and it's always good to start it off with a win.
Yes, it is. It's definitely better than the other option. So I really did. I like the way the guys came out and really settled in. I talked about that at length. You know, good football teams, there's a lot of emotion, there's a lot of passion. They get on the field, they settle in, and they do their job. Defensively, 3 and out. Offensively, went down the field and scored a touchdown. So that's the way to start the football game.
Well, and exactly. And let's start with the defense. And I know, and I said it at the time during the broadcast as we got into it, that you're tired of being asked about this defense and is it going to be better? And it's a frustration, and it was a frustration at times, but as we pointed out, it got better as last season went along, and they really came out, especially in that first half and in that opening drive, as you point out, and made a real statement.
Yeah, and not only that, I mean, they were back against the wall. We had the momentum rolling. It was 20-0. We give up a big kickoff return, and 0 points are scored. So I know that the ability and the talent on defense is there, but I told them it's a matter of being consistent week in and week out. If we have a consistently very good to great defense, it gives you a chance to win every game. And I thought that they were very good tonight. I didn't like the way we finished so much, and I didn't like the aspect that we didn't get takeaways. So there's some room for improvement. We played a lot of guys. A whole lot of guys, which is a good thing. I thought the defensive line, we were multiple freshmen out there. So I think those guys, it's a good thing for them. I think the confidence will be better next week, and they just got to continue to perform.
Well, and you talk about the pleasant surprises and obviously the defense showing a lot of improvement. I'm not sure which was the bigger surprise, that or the ball control offense. You were surprised when you saw time of possession here, but that first half, it was a very consistent, very workmanlike, those first 3 scoring drives, just nice and easy, throwing a little pass. None of them, I mean, the 37-yard to more maybe, but other than that, everything is 10, 12-yard passes.
Yeah, the big thing is, I mean, we have a lot of weapons on offense. And if we can establish the run consistently, you know, it makes us really hard to defend. And I like the way that the running backs ran. You know, there wasn't a whole lot of flashy runs. Chauncey had a couple nice runs, but Michael Campbell, tough, hard-nosed runs. Dowda Silla, tough, hard-nosed runs. And the offensive line, I thought, you know, controlled the line of scrimmage for the most part. I like the way they protected the quarterback at times. But, you know, all in all, the object is to win, and we did it the way it's supposed to be done. Run the football, control the clock, and try to win the turnover battle. And it's funny, we didn't win the turnover battle tonight.
182 yards on the ground, 274 yards through the air. For as long as you and I have been doing this, you've talked about how you wanted to have a balanced attack, and that really is a nice balanced attack.
And also, too, you look, there's 4 guys that carried the ball, and we had, you know, multiple guys catch passes. So that makes it even more balanced, and I like that, get more guys involved in the offense, because it's hard to defend when the ball's being spread and distributed evenly throughout the team. But you know, I do. In our quarterback, I can't say enough about Reese. I mean, the first half he was 14 of 15, and I was trying to figure out where the incompletion was. I couldn't even remember when he threw an incomplete pass in the first half. But you know, you talk about a kid that has a very, very good handle on the offense. It's him right now.
Well, and that's where I was going next. It was such a workmanlike effort, as I said. You almost lose how good his day really was. 24 of 31, no interceptions, 274 yards, 3 touchdowns, and it was just the way he managed the offense. And as you said, got so many other people involved, you almost forgot about him.
That's a good thing.
It is.
And I do. But, you know, Reese expects of himself. And the team and the coaching staff expected of Reese, and he delivered. And he needs to do that week in and week out.
Well, then you talk about the receiving core. Aaron Ivory, a nice addition to this. We talked about you had some guys who had to be replaced, and then all Dylan Blanc does is just keep being Dylan Blanc. 8 catches, 101 yards, no touchdowns, but he had several key catches that kept drives alive.
It sure did. And Aaron Ivory making the transition from safety to wide receiver, you know, he was a little reluctant to flip over to the offense side of the ball. And I told him, I said, you don't understand how good of a receiver you can be. And I think tonight I saw him smile a little bit, and I haven't had a chance to ask him yet, does he like that side of the ball? I know he makes us better, and he helps his team, you know, have a chance to win more games.
Well, and let's be honest, the thing that has been for lack of a burden on this team in the last couple of years has been penalties. Did a nice job. 3 penalties, 30 yards, and I personally thought that last one was a weak call.
Yeah, I mean, the guys were disciplined. We didn't have, the one on the sideline, it was kind of a melee. It was offsetting. You know, the one there, they called it for a low hit. I mean, it's tough to hit a quarterback at all. So, you know, it is what it is. But, you know, I do. I like the way we played. I like that the team, you know, you sensed on the sidelines. Everybody was involved. Even the kids who were red-shirted were all involved. The offense fed off the defense. The defense fed off the offense. I'm not real happy about the missed extra point, that's a scoring play, and we don't miss extra points. Last year 50 for 50, we missed one, and then we missed a field goal. We got to make some adjustments and hopefully get that thing ironed out. And I thought our one punt, I think we punted the ball one time.
Yep.
I wasn't real happy with the snap, and the punt wasn't exceptional. But I liked the return game. I thought Troy Robinson did a good job during the hands team, and Jordan Jackson had the big return there to start the second half, which got us great field position. And all in all, the punt return, I thought that penalty was maybe the worst call of the game because the kid hit him in the front, but he ended up landing on his front side, which the official thought he hit him in the back. So it is what it is, but I like the kickoff coverage for the most part, other than that one that popped and went the big distance.
Well, let's talk a little bit about next week. Back here at home, another evening game. Ohio Dominican, who took one on the chin earlier this week, and they're going to be coming in hungry. And, again, you talk about teams that in recent years has had the upper hand against the Oilers.
Yeah, we've lost the last 2 games to them. And we played them 3 times. We opened up with a win the first time. We lost the last 2. We haven't played them in 2 years. There's no doubt that team's going to come in very, very hungry and very, very aggressive for a win. You lose a game last Thursday. They have extra days to prepare, and their back's against the wall. They're against the ropes, and that's a team that's going to come out and fight like heck. It's no different. I mean, it's like a broken record when I say it. Every week you got to be at your best to have a chance to win, and we're going to have to be at our best or even better to have a chance to win against a perennial playoff team like ODU.
All right, Coach. Well, congratulations on the win, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you. Appreciate it.